Good morning, guys. So, welcome back to my channel. I am up early getting ready for church. Oh, I see a little, when you on live, you see everything. Okay, so I thought about you guys this morning. So, welcome back to my channel. Again, if this is your first time here, I love to talk about food, um, places to go around Atlanta. And this morning, I'm doing a video giving you a lot of places that you can go with your family, with friends. You might have family members here visiting from Atlanta and you want to show them a good time. So I have a couple suggestions. These are my top, I'm not going to say top five, but these are a few of the best, I think, places I like to take family members, or if you're visiting here and you just want to get out and explore by yourself or come for the weekend and you have children, you can do all these things. So these are a lot of my like favorite places that I like to go. So we are here in my kitchen this morning. I'm getting ready to go to church. So I hope everybody had a great week and you have a church home to go to. I want to put some of that on my page also because there's a lot of big churches here, like mega churches, and also there's a lot of regular size churches. If you're intimidated by big churches, like I used to be, I didn't like going to huge churches, but then I became a member at New Birth, and I'm a member somewhere else. So I'm gonna get started with the top one for Atlanta. I would say if you have children or if you have family members, oh, you guys see my cup? How you start your day is the way your whole day will go. So I'm happy and I drink in the morning. Not to get off subject, but I do in the morning. I have a nice cup of hot water with lemons in it. I think you guys can see that. It's full of lemons and just hot water. So that really helps to settle your stomach and also just to just to help you have a great day. So lemons give you energy and they also make your skin glow. So okay, so let's get started. I might have to put my glasses on from time to time just to go back to get the addresses for you guys, but I'm going to give you a couple ideas that are, I would say, ideal if you're in Atlanta for the weekend or if you just want to get out and go enjoy your weekend and you don't want to pay too much. That's another thing. All these ideas that I'm giving you are basically, some are costly and some are not. You don't have to spend a lot of money just to have a good time in Atlanta. So my top one is going to be Atlanta Zoo. The Atlanta Zoo. I'm taking my shoe off and on, guys, because I wear heels to church. So um, sometimes it's just comfortable. So anyway, the top ones that I'm going to say is Atlanta Zoo. If you have children and you live in the Atlanta area, or if you're coming to visit, go to the Atlanta Zoo. I am grown and I didn't go to the Atlanta Zoo until my dad took me, and he was visiting here. He came and he took me and my daughter to the Atlanta Zoo. I've been here since like 95 and I had never been to the Atlanta Zoo. And I went and I had a wonderful time. Now, the Atlanta Zoo, that is located at 800 Cherokee Avenue. So I have all the information written down. So excuse me if I veer off to the right or left. So it's 800 Cherokee Avenue and it is southeast and it's in Atlanta. So for adults, it's $25 to get in. For adults, it's $25.70. Now you can get a membership. If you want to do a membership, it's like $119. And the membership covers, I think, two adults and children under three. And that membership is like you can go in and go into the zoo and take. You can partake in all the activities there. Okay, so you can partake in all the activities with your children. They do have a food court there. I know people think like yuck. I'm from upstate New York, so eating at the zoo for me was like I don't want to do it. I don't want to smell animals and be eaten, but it's really nice. I went, they have like a Nathan's hot dog stand. They have a lot of different things. You can sit down and you can eat and enjoy. So they also have a gorilla exhibit. I mean, the gorilla exhibit for me, it was very scary because my dad, he loves gorillas and they have a lot of big like silverbacks. I remember running out of this like the gorilla exhibit because he hit the glass. I don't want to scare anybody, but that was one of the things I remember about the Atlanta Zoo. Like they really have a lot of great animals there. So if you have children, like I said, even for adults, oh, I forgot to tell you, they have a cocktail night now at the Atlanta Zoo. It is called, let me see, it is called an Evening of Cocktails. It's June the 29th. You can go and have drinks And also, I haven't been, but I've heard about it and I did read up on it and I saw that they do have a night of cocktails. So it's something like the aquarium where you go and they have where you can mix and mingle and have drinks. So that's nice. That's coming up June 29th. So I will go to the website if you can and call and get information about it. The Zoom number for Atlanta is going to be 404. It's going to be 624-5600. Okay. So that is one of my top choices if you just want to have a great time in Atlanta, wear your sneakers, wear your hair down and go and just have a great time walking around talking. Is a good way to communicate with somebody and get to know somebody, I guess, by the animals that they like. Anyway, so the next one I'm going to say is Centennial Park. I had to take a water break. Okay, so Centennial Park, that's free. That's something you can do that's free. Um, I would say walking around Centennial Park has been one of the most stress relieving things for me because sometimes you just want to get out and get, just the breeze and you want to just see. There's a CNN Towers, which is across the street from Centennial Park. And that's where they shoot the CNN News. So if you go across the street from Centennial Park, not to get away from Centennial Park, but it's so much to do in that area. You can do a horse and carriage ride with your kids or your partner, your wife, your spouse. Um, you can also, at night, the horse and carriage rides light up, and they have also the Ferris wheel there. So if you want to get on the Ferris wheel, you can do that. And they do charge. So the Ferris wheel, I know they have a lot of the VIP blacked out ones. If you see the Ferris wheel and it has the black ones, those are the VIP, so you can't see in them. And I think those are about $100. Also, I would say when you're at Centennial Park, enjoy just relaxing on the grass. I've gone there several times with my daughter and laid out on the grass or just on a day talking, go sit on the bench. They have like a water sprinkler for the kids. So if you go there, you get a lot of kids. You can just sit back and let the kids run through the sprinklers. And also, they used to have, I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have Family Day. It was on the beginning of every first weekend of the month. So you can call them and find out about that. I don't know if they still have it. Centennial Park is going to be located at 265 Park Avenue, and that is Northwest in Atlanta. Their telephone number is 404 223 4412. So if you go to Centennial Park, they have a lot of great things to do. They have a back to school event that's coming up. That's July the 30th. Okay, so you can look up all that information. That's where they used to do the fireworks. I don't know if they still do them. They used to do the fireworks there and had a lot. I would go stay there and stay at the Westin. Now the Westin Hotel. If you get a hotel and you stay like on a highest floor, like the 70th floor, you can see the Ferris wheel at night from your room, and you can see basically the park. You can see the whole park from there. You can also now for the back to school events, some of the events you do have to get tickets, so that's why I'm suggesting that you call. You can call and get that information, okay? Um, Also, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Live. So Mercedes-Benz Stadium, if you go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they have a lot of things to do when there's no concerts there, but that's where all the concerts are. So if you come into Georgia and you want to plan your trip around an event, you can look up Mercedes-Benz Stadium and find out what events, what concerts they're having. Um, Also, they have like a lot of back to school things, a lot of things you can go and do and watch them practice, things like that. They also have a Mercedes-Benz tour experience. So you do have to call for that. And the tour, I think there is tickets you have to get for the tour. The Falcons play there. There's a lot of things you can do at Mercedes-Benz, but the how can I put it? I gotta slow down. The stadium itself is so beautiful. So you can go there and take a lot of pictures. And I think that again, if you're in town and you want to, you know, visit, walk around, do something that doesn't cost a lot of money, go there. You'll have a great time. You're still downtown. So Mercedes-Benz Stadium is right there in the heart of downtown. So when you on the other side of it, it is kind of like right near the CNN Towers, all those different things you can do. So there's a lot going on a lot of times in that area. So be prepared to pay to park because there's no free parking around that area. Another place I would suggest is Ponce City Market. Now, this is a jewel. like Pond City Market. I didn't really learn about Pond City Market till like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I started going there with my daughter. To me, it's a market. They turned an old like historic building. It was an old historic building in Atlanta. I don't know if it was like a clothing store, but I have to do the research on that. But I know it was an old historic building that they turned into like a market. And when you go there, they have a lot of things in there. They have like food, bookstores, they have live music, they have a lot of restaurants, like some of your favorite restaurants. Like if you're a vegan, there is a very good vegan restaurant there. It's called Bar Vegan, which is connected to what is it? Slutty Vegan, and the guy Dave that does steaks. He's also one of the owners, so they have like a vegan type of steak there. I went on a Friday night with my daughter. We had drinks. It was really nice. It does get really crowded. I think the best time to go would probably be about 6 o'clock so you can get a seat. But anyway, that's something to do on a weekend too. If you go on a weekend, I went recently and you can go out the back and just walk the Beltline too. And there's a lot of different restaurants. It is kid friendly, mostly during the daytime. I wouldn't say at night, but Pond City Market, you can. They just opened up a new Nike outlet there. So if you go there, there's a lot of places to shop. The Atlanta Winery is also there. They have a great place to have breakfast on the back, and it's called the Pancake Social. Some of the best chicken sausage I've ever had in my life. Their pancakes are delicious, mouthwatering. Okay, so that's another place. The Pont City Market is amazing at night too. You can go. I would say on the top, the very top, they even have ice skating in the wintertime at the top. They also have like when you go up to the top, you have to pay to go up to the very top. On the rooftop, they have a lot of activities like golf, different things like that. So Pond City Market is the next one, and they are located at 675 Ponce de Leon Avenue Northeast in Atlanta. They open at 11 o'clock. So get up early, get out, get your walk on. You do have to pay to park there too, but it's not a lot. It's like $10, and then again, you will walk. I found myself there for hours eating, talking, having a nice drink. Meet one of your girlfriends there. You could meet somebody there if you're going on a date. It's a very nice place to be. Like I said, it's a lot of shopping and just a nice place to be. And it is like basically downtown Atlanta. So if you do go, where if you want to leave there and do something else, you're still in the heart of Atlanta. So the next one, basically for kids, I would say Stone Mountain Park. So Stone Mountain Park is a staple here in Atlanta. I know that it's I got a little bit of controversy, but I'm not gonna go into that. But Stone Mountain Park is a park that I've been going to since I was young, like really, really young. I go there with my daughter to walk the trail. And also, they have a mountain. If you've never walked the mountain or if you've heard about it, walking the mountain in Stone Mountain Park is one of the best things. That's one of the things I love to do when family members come or friends and you just want to get some exercise. You might have been eating all weekend or you might have been eating or barbecue Friday and then Saturday. You want to wake up in the morning and go walk the mountain at Stone Mountain. You do have to pay to get in Stone Mountain. I'm a member, so I have like a sticker on my car, but they charge you to get in the park, and I think it's like $20. Yeah. Um, don't quote me on that. You might have to look it up just to make sure, but I know that I used to pay about $20 when I didn't have like a membership sticker, thanks to a friend that got me one. But yeah, Stone Mountain Park is awesome. It's amazing for kids. There is so much to do there for kids. If you want to go there and just walk the trail, they also have a train ride for the kids, a really big train ride. You can get on a train. In the wintertime, they have plays that you can watch from the train with your kids, like Little Red Riding Hood. Or you can just take a tour when it's not a play. You can take a tour around Stone Mountain Park on the train with your child and have a great time. Like you can view Stone Mountain. I know in the wintertime they have like a lot of the like ski rides. I mean the like you can get on a little what are those inner tube things you can get on? They have like candy stores, toy stores. Oh, you can also eat there. You can also stay there. So they have a lot of lodging, like hotels on the property. So if you don't want to leave, you want to make it a weekend. I mean, I suggested it to a friend in New York, and they came down with their kids and they stayed at Stone Mountain Park. They went to the dinosaur exhibit. They had such an amazing time. They like thanked me a couple times, and they said they never thought that a park would be that interesting to stay at the full weekend. So Stone Mountain Park for family and for friends. Even Halloween, I had a ball there, and I'm an adult. I had a ball there for Halloween with my sister and my mother, and everybody came down. I know I said this on one of my other videos, but it was an amazing time. And you forget how cold it is because you are having such a good time. So I would suggest dress up the kids on Halloween, take them there to Stone Mountain Park. But again, summertime, we're back to summer. So summertime, like I said, if you want to get some exercise, it's like a little town too. If you come out of Stone Mountain, there's like little restaurants there. They have one really good soul food place. It's in a house, and I forget the name. Sorry about that, guys. But it's a lot to do at Stone Mountain Park, and I think that's a way of not spending a lot of money and still enjoying your summer. Get the membership. I think it's a good way of enjoying the outdoors during the summertime. If your allergies aren't too bad, like I don't have allergies, but I know my daughter has them, so sometimes that pollen is really high. So, but it's still a good time. So I would say, um, go to Stone Mountain Park, have a great time, and I think I had some other suggestions I was thinking of for you guys, but I just woke up this morning. That tells you how much I think about you. I was thinking that, it's summertime. It's a lot of people here visiting. This might be your last day. It's a Sunday. You might want to do some things here, and there's things that you probably didn't even think that were here in Atlanta. So, Buckhead Village. Okay, for all the adults that like to, I was holding my cup wrong or not. So Buckhead Village is also an area where you can go into that I didn't know about either. So if you go to Buckhead Village, just look it up. Buckhead Village, they have a lot of different restaurants. It's really classy. They have shops you can shop at too. You can walk around and just enjoy, just being out and having a great time with adult. That's a more of an adult thing. You could take a date there. I went there and I ate at Southern Gentleman. It was so good. And the night view of Buckhead Village is amazing. It's really nice for pictures. They have a lot of great restaurants, a lot of great rooftop restaurants are at Buckhead Village. So I would suggest that for all my adults that want to get out, and have a great time and not be around all the, I always say the riffraff, but not with all the, it's just basically you go around to different restaurants or you can, walk around and enjoy the different things to do and shop. Okay. So Piedmont Park is another one. I don't really like Piedmont Park because when I go there, I see a lot of dogs, and I'm not a dog lover, but I just found out that they have a separate park for the dogs, like separate area. This is where all the jazz concerts go on in Atlanta. Do not forget to go to Piedmont Park when you come to Atlanta. Piedmont Park is located at, I would say, 1320 Monroe Drive Northeast. It's in Atlanta. 30306. Okay. So when you go to Piedmont Park, you can walk, you can run. Piedmont Park also has a pool there. You can go there and you can get in the pool. I think you have to pay, but you can go there and get in the pool and relax. Play volleyball, you can play soccer. They have ice skating in the winter time. I hope I'm not talking too fast, guys, because I talk fast because I'm from up north. So I hope I'm not talking too fast. I got to get to church, so I'm probably talking fast 'cause I don't want to be late. Okay, so Piedmont Park, like I said, there's ice skating, there's Atlanta Jazz Festival is there every year. You have to look that up on the internet and you can get the different dates. Um, it's free yoga classes and fitness classes at Piedmont Park. Also, um, like I said, they have a dog section. So if you are a dog lover and you want to take your dog to Piedmont Park, another thing, a fine fact is Tyler Perry. If you look at this scene in what is that movie with I think it was Medea Family Reunion when they were the lady had met the guy at and he was a bus driver and they went on their first date and she met him at the park and they were standing near the water. That's Piedmont Park. I always remember that because over there is where the swings are, and as a adult I enjoyed it. So with my daughter we used to go get on the swings at Piedmont Park. It has some of the best kid parks in Atlanta are at Piedmont Park. They have a lot of kid parks. You remember the seesaws and like I said, the swings, like that's at Piedmont Park. So you got to go there. When they do have the jazz festivals, they just had one recently, and you go, sit on the grass. I brought my wine and like little fruit and things like that, and just enjoy yourself. If you have family members in town, you just want to make it a day, go to Piedmont Park. That's something free you can do. But I would look it up also and see if there is anything going on, because you want to make sure you're prepared and you know what to bring. Another place in Atlanta that you would love is Little Five Points. Now, Little Five Points is more of an eclectic neighborhood. It's like a bunch of different places. They have a lot of burger joints there. So they have different shops you can go into that you wouldn't find anywhere else, like, different clothing, little stores, cookie stores. You can just walk the strip in Little Five Points, shoe stores, um, things like that you can go to. And just like I said, it's free. You can park your car and you can walk all over Little Five Points and just enjoy your stay here in Atlanta. I try to come up with a lot of things for you guys to do that is free here in Atlanta, so you can enjoy the city without having to spend a lot of money. I know that we're just all coming out of a pandemic, so a lot of people are just starting to really vacation and they don't want to spend a lot of money that they have to save up. So I get it. Also, the Battery Atlanta is something new that I'm trying to experience myself, guys. That's where the Braves play, but you don't have to go there just to watch the game. The Battery has a lot of different things. You can get dressed and go there and enjoy the restaurants. They have shopping, they have bowling, they have karaoke, they have live music. The Battery is located at 800 Battery Avenue Southeast in Atlanta. They open at 11 o'clock, but they stay open late too. They stay open late. You do have to pay for parking. I know a friend of mine had invited me last week. She's like, "You do want to go to the Battery?" And I'm like, "What is it to do there?" And they're like, "It's like a foodie lover's heaven." So thousands, I would say thousands, but lots of restaurants. It's something for everybody's taste. When I looked up the information online and I saw the Battery, I was looking at all the different restaurants. I said, wow, I didn't know all of that was there. And just think, instead of you going out to a restaurant and sitting quietly somewhere in Atlanta or going to the movies, do something different. Get out, go to these places, especially like I said, the Battery, experience something different. Restaurant, shopping, bowling, karaoke, park your car and just once, you don't have to keep parking different places. Park your car and just explore. And I think that's something that we all need to take advantage of. And, just to take advantage of doing something different and not always keeping the same rhythm. Another top place I didn't have on my list, but I'm going to mention it, and I don't have the address for you guys, is Painted Pen. If you like me and you like to bowl and just have a good time, I'm not the best bowler. I'm not going to ever claim to be. I don't even know what my score would be sometimes, but I know I have a great time. And Painted Pen is like a multi-complex type of thing. I know I have this on one of my other videos, but I would say Painted Pen, you go there, you bowl, you can play games, you can shoot darts. They have a live DJ. They also have a live band that starts playing around 8:30. So when you bowl, you're bowling and you're not bowling alone. It is kind of pricey because I think it's like maybe $35 an hour. But with today, the way the world is today, that's really not a lot. So great place to go on a date, great place to take family, great place to have a birthday party. um, that is another place that I would say I had good food there too. I had a great pizza there. Um, it was amazing. So that's another one of the places in Atlanta you can go to on your weekend vacation or either just getting out the house and just enjoying yourself. So don't forget the mega churches here. Not even just the mega churches, but there's a lot of awesome churches here. Um, I want to send a shout out to my pastor, Pastor Kearney, um, at New Mercies. I love the way he preached. I came here, I can say, and I felt like I was not lost, but I felt like when I first moved to Atlanta, I felt like I was missing something that was my church home. Because no matter who you are, no matter what you do, you need to have faith. You have to have faith, and you also have to have, your time, your spiritual time. And everybody doesn't go to church, but you should. I can't say what you should do. Everybody doesn't go to church, but if you want to get in a good faith-based church, it's always good to have suggestions or know someone. And I ended up going to New Mercies, and I could not believe how like I fit right in because I felt like I love the way Pastor Kearney preach. I love the way he goes to the scripture for the word. I know this is about Atlanta, but guys, I'm going off a little bit because today is Sunday. So I think that in this day and time, we all need God and we all need some type of faith, something to give us uplifting and help us spiritually. So don't forget about the churches here. Um, Most of the churches here are very welcoming. And like I said, you can find thousands of churches here. But you have to go to the one that best suits you. Another thing that just popped up in my mind about places to go to in Atlanta, and I know I'm all over, is Malibu Grand Prix. If you have a child that loves to ride go karts, they can go and ride unlimitedly. You can pay one price, and sometimes they have it like after 6 p.m. I think it's after 6. You can basically ride with like a lower, like a discount, like 19.99. But I took my daughter there a couple times. She's taken people here that's come from out of town as guests, and they enjoyed it. So you can go to Malibu Grand Prix. It is in Gwinnett. They have a batting cage. They also have like a little water park like thing where you get on with the kids. Most of the little kids enjoy it, and you just shoot the water guns while you're on the little tubes. And that's something fun to do in the summertime. It's so nice. So it's off at 85. I think you get off at Jimmy Carter or the exit right after. I think it is Jimmy. No, it's the exit right after Jimmy Carter. But that's something to really do in Andretti. Andretti is for us adults that like to go and go kart. I know there's one in Alpharetta. Like if you want to go kart racing, you have to put on the helmet, you put on the whole suit. They also have rock climbing. They also have like a lot of the games that you play, like we used to play, like Pac-Man, like the big games. Or you can just go into their restaurant. I know I've gone to Andretti and I've sat down and had dinner first, like meet your friends there, and y'all have dinner, burgers, they have wings, they have steak, they have chicken, they have whatever you want, pasta, nice drinks, and it's not really expensive at all. Go there, have a great time, and then by the time we get done, go and just do whatever. And my thing is the go karts. My daughter loves the zip lining. They have zip lining in the inside, so that's something I'm not doing because I'd be scared that I might fall if the line break, and that's concrete. They ain't like you in the but anyway, that's a good thing to do if you guys want to go to Andretti. There's two Andrettis in Atlanta, so it depends on how far you want to drive. And that was also featured. I think I saw it on Atlanta Housewives when they all went and they went go kart racing, and I did see that they were at Andretti, and they have an upstairs gaming area too. So if you don't want to stay downstairs and go kart and play the other games downstairs or eat downstairs, you can go upstairs and there's another gaming area upstairs. So again, I just wanted to come on and give you guys a couple of places, well, the top places on my list that I think that are wonderful for Atlanta and you might enjoy while you're here visiting, or if you live here and you just want to get out on the weekend and do something great. So I'm going to get myself ready to go to church, and so I'm not late, but I just was thinking about you guys and I wanted everybody to know some of the things you can do. So thank you for coming back to my page. I hope this was helpful to you guys. I just want to keep pouring out information and giving you the best guide tips that I can give you while you're here in Georgia. Also, if you plan on coming back, that way you'll have a list of things that you want to do and you're already prepared. You know how much money you want to spend, how much money you don't want to spend. So I hope that helps. And I got to put my glasses on. So you guys have a great day.